Okay, I say a big welcome to everyone who is on the call today. My name is Okoli Emmanuel, and I'm super excited to be here with you all to share, to host this event. I'm glad to have everyone on the call. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here with us. We are glad to have you here. Today is going to be very straightforward. We're going to go straight into the point. For time's sake, we just want to be able to convey the topic for today to all our retiree friends who are right here on the call, and for those who will also watch the replay. I see Taiwo Olubenga on the comment. Thank you, Taiwo. Glad to have you. Taiwo, kindly confirm you're a retiree or an FA or something. If you're a retiree, please confirm your place of retirement. We'll be glad to just honor you and mention that, your previous place of work, if you don't mind. Thank you so much. And if you're an FA with Heirs, kindly indicate also. Okay, yes, today we are looking at a very, very important topic. And then we have our special guest, who is one of our top leaders in the Heirs Insurance. Okay, yeah, thank you. Our Heirs Insurance group. He will be speaking to us. Mr. Ibrahim is not a new name to the industry. He is a top leader, and he has been on the annuity, project for many, many years. He has converted and helped many retirees to close and to migrate to annuity. He has helped them with the processes and all the requirement, all the information needed to be able to do the transition and enjoy the benefit that comes with annuity. In the previous edition, in case you missed those, we have been able to explore what actually annuity means. We have compared what annuity means versus program withdrawal. For those of you who are coming for the very first time, or who are going to watch this video for the first time, this is the Annuity Edge Webinar, and what we do here is to provide education, quality information that will help you understand the difference between program withdrawal and annuity, all that has to do with your pension, right? And then why many retirees are opting for the annuity option, right? So we have provided that information to you, and we're able to answer questions that you may have, because the subject of retirement and pension is not something to joke about. It's a very important part of our retirees' lives, and then that is why we provide this platform, to be able to, provide, clarity to everyone who is about to retire or who is retired already. Okay, that being said, I bring you greetings from our regional manager, Mr. Larry Aledeyelu. He is not available at the moment, but he sends his regards. However, we have competent leaders in the house. I can see one of our top managers, Mr. Hezekiah, is here. Thank you for coming. And other top leaders who are here, who will be learning their voice as we progress. Okay, that being said, today's topic, as I mentioned earlier, is the retirement shortcuts. How to turn your pension into a permanent salary. How to turn your pension into a permanent salary that you can never outlive. You can never outlive. All right. Many retirees are wondering, is it possible that I'm going to outlive my salary, my pension? Is there a possibility that my pension will finish and I'm still alive? The answer is yes. We have seen cases like that where many retirees are still alive and their pension has stopped. Right. And these are the areas we'll be tackling this evening, and to show you what happened to those people and how you can avoid that mistake today. Going straight into that discussion, I'm going to invite our senior manager, Mr. Ibrahim Agbola. He's going to be addressing the subject matter for today. Mr. Ibrahim, thank you so much for coming. Please take it from here. The floor is yours, sir.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Can you all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. Thank you very much for this great opportunity, Mr. Emmanuel Okoli. May God continue to bless you and everyone here. My name is Agbola Ibrahim, and for most of us that are working with us, you all know me, but for the sake of the retirees that are joining us to understand what annuity is all about, and also program withdrawal. Tonight, before I proceed, I would like to speak on the reason for the privatization of pension in Nigeria. What's actually led to privatization of pension in Nigeria? You know, back in those days, there's what we call NSITF, Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund. There's what we call NPF, Nigerian Providence Fund. You know, these are the two old pension schemes we used back in those days. But because of inconsistency of those pension managers to maintain the pensions of retirees of those days, that is why our former president Olusegun Obasanjo in 2004 have to privatize pension in Nigeria. Now say that, okay, enough is enough. Because when somebody retires from service, a lot of people, before they get their retirement benefits, they may spend so many years. Some, they will die along the way. Some, they will develop stroke. Some of them, when they retire, when they are collecting monthly pension under those old pension schemes, 1 month will be paid. For the next 2 months, will not be paid. So there are a lot of anomalies and inconsistencies of those pension managers then. That is why our former president Olusegun Obasanjo needs to privatize the pension, just like the way we privatized NEPA. You know, we have Ikeja Electric, we have Ibadan Electric, we have Eco Distribution Electric. So likewise, in pension is being privatized by our former president Olusegun Obasanjo in 2004. That was when we have Stanbic IBTC pensions, those PFA that came on board. We have Power Pension, we have Oak Pension, we have Fidelity Pension, we have FCMB, we have many of them. You know, their core job is just for them to take some certain percentage from your salary while you are still active in service. The employer, they are also keeping the same for you. So when you retire from service, Mr. Imane, can you project the accrued rights benefits for me so that they can view it? I'll be speaking on the introduction of pension in Nigeria. What do you really understand by pension? Pension is a regular payment paid into the retiree. You know, either you choose annuity or what we call program withdrawal. So when we are talking about pension, there's no way we will not be talking about program withdrawal and annuity. So what do you really understand by program withdrawal? Program withdrawal is administered by pension fund administrators to pay retirees over an expected lifespan. Are you getting me? But annuity is administered by registered insurance companies like Leadway Life Assurance Company, Consider Life Assurance Company, we have Heirs Life Assurance Company, and ICO. And we have some other insurance company that also underwrites annuity in Nigeria. What they do is that they pay retiree for the lifetime of the annuitants. That is what annuity is all about. You know, when our former president privatized pension, those PFA, they came on board, they were going to different private companies, federal government parastatals, you know, to enroll employees into what we call CPS, Contributory Pension Schemes. And when they retire from service, there is what we call accrued pension rights. What do we really understand by accrued pension rights? Accrued pension rights, are you with me? Accrued pension rights is the combination of the employer contributions, the employees' contributions, and your total contributions before the privatization of pension. When you look at the screen, the meaning of accrued pension rights is showing what? Your total contribution, the employer's contributions, the employees' contributions, and your contributions before the privatization of pension. So take a look at the screen again. This Mr. A retire from federal governments with a total amount of 7.5 million naira on his own personal savings with the PFA. Let me say this person have a 7.5 million naira under IBTC pension. Just know that the same figure is being what? Is being deposited by the employer into the retiree's RSA account, which is how much? 7.5 million naira. So when you total the two together, that's how much? That's 50 million naira. So there is what we call, before the privatization of pension in Nigeria, let's say there are some people that have been working since 1981. In 2004, let's assume that one is 5 million naira. So when you total pension rights, accrued pension right can be done when someone is no longer. Are you with me?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Let's assume somebody retire with, and this person that retired with 20 million naira, definitely the money is going to be divided into 2 or 4. Are you with me? So when the money is divided into 2 or 4, 50% will be paid to the retiree as lump sum, or 25%. The way they normally do it is that when somebody retire from service, this 20 million naira will be divided into 2. So when you divide the 20 million naira into 2, we have 10 million naira. 10 million naira is going to the insurance company or the procure program withdrawal. The other 10 million naira is going to what? To retire raise a balance. But before this person can be eligible for this 50% of the retirement savings accounts, according to Pension Reform Act 2014, the law says that your last pay slip, your last pay salary, you understand? Let's assume your last pay salary is like 250,000 naira. Your monthly pension must be paying you at least 50% of your last pay salary. The only way you are eligible for this 10 million naira is when if the remaining 10 million naira is eligible, is enough for you to pay at least 50% of your last pay salary. Let's assume the remaining 10 million naira, if you calculate according to the actuaries, if you look at, they use 10 years guarantee period. So if you look at the total numbers of months we have in 10 years, we have 120 months in 10 years. So you divide the by 120 months, it gives us how much? 83,000 naira every month. So which is the average amount that you can get from the so-called program withdrawal when you sign up under program withdrawal. Now, your last salary before you retire from federal government is 250,000 naira. So when you divide 250,000 naira into 2, how much will that one give us? That one will definitely give us 125,000 naira. Are you getting me? So now compare 125,000 naira with what? With 83,000 naira. The 83,000 naira, was it up to 25% of your last pay salary? No. The answer is no. That is why a lot of retirees, they pay them 25% instead of what? 50%. And guess what? The remaining 75% will be used to procure program withdrawal or annuity for life. Are you getting me? So that is what we call accrued pension rights. There are some people that will say that, okay, I retire from service, I want to collect 50%. No, it's not as if it's something you collect. They will work on it based on your what? Your last pay slip, which will show either you are eligible for what? For 50% or 25% of your pension. Are you getting me? Now, what is program withdrawal? So when you now retire from service, you visit your PFA for what we call templates. So the template is going to show your total RSA balance, just like the way I explained that this person retired for, with 20 million naira. The template is going to show the amounts that can be used for program withdrawal or annuity. The template is going to show the amounts program withdrawal will be paying you every month, which I use good example of 83,000 naira every month. The template is going to show the amounts they are giving you, on annuity. So it is now your jurisdiction to pick either program withdrawal or annuity. I can't say that because I'm working in an insurance company, I will say that annuity is the best option for you. No, I cannot say that. But the way I normally talk to people about annuity and program withdrawal, I speak with evidence. When you look at the Pension Reform Act, Emmanuel, please can you go to the Pension Reform Act, retirement benefits, go to retirement benefits.
Okay.
Number 4, section 3, retirement benefits. Before how can I even call it? Before people to know what we call annuity then, back in those days. When annuity came on board, a lot of people, when you meet retiree, we have a pension scheme that call annuity, say, it's a lie, it's 419, this one, that one. This is not the era anymore. A lot of, even those who are about to retire, that still have 5 years in service, they understand what we call annuity. It's not like those days that it's usually difficult for our financial advisors to educate, retirees about annuity. They are scared then, but now it's not like that. There's nothing like that. So it is written under Pension Reform Act, that when you retire from service, okay, where is it? Yeah, this is what yeah, exactly. Start from the retirement, the retirement benefits. Retirement benefits. Go to the retirement benefits. Yes, so the retirement benefits say that this is Pension Reform Act. I always come with this. This is a fact. There's what we call verbal agreement and written agreement. If I'm telling you something verbally, it can be denied, but I can say, okay, I'm not the one that said this thing. But when something is written, and that thing that is written is not what is written by me or by any PFA or by any insurance company. This is law. This is law guiding pension in Nigeria. This book, you can get it from online. You can go to any stationaries, tell them you want to buy Pension Reform Act. It is there. You can, any stationaries of your choice, tell them you need Pension Reform Act. You can definitely find this book there. What does it say? It said, a holder, please can you zoom it? A holder of a retirement savings account. Please zoom it this way, okay? A holder of a retirement savings account shall, upon retirement or attaining the age of 50 years, whichever is later, utilize the amount credited to his retirement savings account for his following benefits. A, withdrawal of lump sum from the total amount credited to his retirement savings account, provided that the amount left after the lump sum withdrawal shall be sufficient to procure a program fund withdrawal or life annuity or annuity for life in accordance with instant guardian issued by the commission from time to time. Do you understand this statement? I've explained this one earlier. That was the amount left shall be sufficient to procure, program withdrawal or life annuity. If your last pay salary, if your monthly pension cannot pay you your last pay salary, that means you are not eligible for 50%. They are giving you 25%. But if your monthly pension can be paying you at least 50% of your last pay salary, that means you are eligible for what? For 50% lump sum. Of which good example I use is like somebody who who retire with 250,000 monthly salary before the person retire from service, and the pension say that at least you be collecting like how much 50% of your last salary. What's the 50% of the last salary? The 50% of the salary is what? 125,000 naira. So if your 10 million naira can be paying you 125,000 naira and above, that means you are qualified for 10 million naira, which is 50% lump sum. But if your 10 million naira cannot pay you that amount, of which I know 10 million naira cannot pay most people, the highest amount 10 million naira can pay is 87,000 naira monthly pension. So of which that person is not qualified to take what? 50% of the last pay salary. Now, the program monthly or quarterly withdrawal calculated on the basis of an expected lifespan. Are you getting me now? So when you sign up program withdrawal under PFA, that means you sign up, you still renew the contracts you have with PFA. You don't want to go, you still want to continue under them. Are you getting me? Calculated on the basis of an expected lifespan. What do you really understand by expected lifespan? We human beings, we have expected lifespan on earth. Likewise animals, likewise mosquitoes, likewise every living things we have on earth, they have expected lifespan. Dogs, they spend like 15, 20 years. Monkeys spend like 30 years or so. Then there are some tortoises that spend over 200. That is a good example of expected lifespan. So when you sign up program withdrawal pension in Nigeria, so if the PFA is telling you that we are passing from first, show them. When you show them this book, they will know that you truly know what you are doing. Because when you go to the PFA, they turn it upside down. They will tell you annuity is paying up for an expected lifespan. Then program withdrawal is paid for life. Because a lot of people, they are ill informed about what we call program withdrawal and annuity. There are some retirees that are learned that they cannot, pass false information to them. And there are some, it's not all fingers are not equal. I've done a lot of annuity, and I've experienced that even there are some people that retire from construction company, people who are not well educated. Whenever they go to the PFA, they will tell them that annuity is paying for an expected lifespan and program withdrawal you pay for life. They will believe. So it's now left to us to now explain again before they now finally understand. So before you sign up any pension document, you need to read the terms and conditions very well. You need to make your research about the pension company that you are going. So when they are telling you that they are paying you for an expected lifespan, it's not as if I'm trying to bring down PFAs or annuity. Are you getting me? I'm telling you something that is written under Pension Reform Act. So when they are telling you they are paying for an expected lifespan, it means what begins must end. Imagine they pay you for 10 years or they pay you for 15 years. They stop payments. And at old age, you will need more money to live, to do so many things than, when you're still young. Are you getting me? Now, say that annuity for life purchased from a life insurance company licensed by the National Insurance Commission with monthly or quarterly payments in line with guidelines jointly issued by the Commission and National Insurance Commission. You can see the difference. The difference is clear. Annuity is what? Is for life. So when you purchase annuity, you are transferred the risk of longevity to life insurance company. The risk of any economy situation of this country. During the time of COVID-19, a lot of companies fold up. A lot of companies, they were not able to continue with their activities anymore. It affects a lot of businesses. During that time, it affects a lot of funds under program withdrawal. I have the template that read zero account because of what happened back then during COVID-19. It's going to crash down. So guess what? The amounts you are using, they are paying you as monthly pension under program withdrawal. they are giving you from your capital. You know, even when the capital is not generating any income anymore. So the only thing they'll be using to pay you is from your capital. And if the capital is no more, guess what? The account will hit zero. That is why program withdrawal, they cannot pay you for life. They have told you, they have said that times that number. It's under their terms and condition, their program withdrawal agreement. Their program withdrawal is not paying for life, that is paying for an expected lifespan. So by that time, when they stop your monthly pension, you cannot sue them to court. They'll bring down the agreements they gave you, of which a lot of people, they don't read agreements. They sign a program withdrawal, they'll keep it at home. They will even cover it. Sir, sign this place. That's the end of it. By the time you now see the reality that we're setting, it is after maybe like 10 years when they stop your monthly pension. But when you choose annuity, what do you really understand by annuity? Annuity is an insurance product to pay retiree for life. Apart from annuity, what do we really understand by insurance? Insurance is not a product where you can say, okay, I want to bring 10 million, I want to get 20 million, I want to bring 40 million, I want to get 80 million. No. Insurance, we are risk takers. You bring your risk, and what? Then we take it. The risk of economic crashes of the country during that time of COVID-19. A lot of people that have signed up annuity before that time. Guess what? Despite there is lockdown, this one, that one, we keep paying them the same amounts we said we want to be paying them. Until tomorrow, we are still paying them that amount. Is it that the economy is not affecting insurance company then? No. But it is under our terms and conditions that we are meant to pay you for life. We are what? We are risk takers. PFAs are not risk takers. That is why they are not meant to pay you for life. And it is written under pension reform act that program will pay you for a basis of an expected lifespan. And when you look at annuity, annuity is what they practice in the Western world, like UK, US, Germany, developed countries. The only pension schemes they practice in that place is what we call annuity. So when you choose annuity, you have transferred the risk of longevity to the life insurance company. Are you getting me? Now, please, can you go to Paystack? Retirees Pack then. So when you look at the Retirees Pack, we spoke about program withdrawal. This is also the law, like the book, the pamphlets, guiding pension in Nigeria. So program withdrawal, this is a mode of withdrawal by which a retiree receives pension through his pension fund administrators. A lot of people, they have some people, they have what we call Stanbic IBTC pension, some they have power pension, some they have Crusader Salary pension, some they have Fidelity pension, Oak pension. We have many of them in Nigeria, So when you are under them, so they pay you through what? Pension fund administrators, PFA, on a monthly or quarterly basis over an estimated lifespan. Are you getting me? So when they tell you that they pay you for 10 years or 15 years, they are definitely going to stop what we call monthly payments. So a lot of us, when you retire from service, we don't really know how templates is. So I'm going to show you the sample of templates we have, the different sample of templates we have. Please, can you go there? So like when these are the templates of those who have done. So because of security and every other thing, I cannot show you. That is why I need to cover some page there. So can you go to access pension? No, okay, let's wait on this IBTs. Please, can you zoom it? Can you zoom it? Can you zoom it? Now look at this person now. The retirement savings account balance is very small. We just like 5.5 billion naira. So you look at it, you can see the calculated lump sum. Lump sum means gratuity. Is now we call it lump sum. Then they call it gratuity. That is the total amount of money coming to this person's account. is 1.3 million naira, which shows that what they are paying him 25% of what he's having. So the reason they are paying him 25%, are you getting me, is because the amount that is available cannot be used for what? For either program withdrawal or annuity. Reason is that the monthly pension is not up to 50% of the last pay salary. So that is why they are giving him 25%, which is 1.3 million. So the remaining 4.1 million naira is coming to what? To Heirs. This is the agreement of annuity agreement of last week Tuesday. I think this Tuesday. So can you move on to access pension? So when you look at the template is going to show the amounts they are going to pay you under program withdrawal. So this same template where they wrote annuity premium, are you getting me? Look at the one for access pension, ARM, formerly called ARM. So this person retired with how much? Retired with 7.2 million total RSA balance. You can see a lot of retirees, most of them when they retire from service, they only get 25%. It's because the remaining balance cannot pay them 50% of their last pay salary. That is why they are giving them 25%. This second person, they paid him 1.8 million. Guess what? The remaining balance is how much? 5.3 million. The business has dropped to Heirs right now as I'm talking to you. The person is part of what? From this month henceforth, we start paying him monthly pension, every month. 5.3 million. So when you look at recommended monthly pensions under program withdrawal, the amount program withdrawal said they want to be paying is what we call 53,337 naira. Are you getting me? So this amount will be paid under program withdrawal. With your date of birth can be used to run quotes the amount the annuity will be paying you every month. So when you look at the amount annuity is paying you, you discover that annuity is paying higher than 53,337 naira. That is why most people, they like coming to annuity, and despite annuity is paying you for life, annuity will be paying you higher than what we call program withdrawal. Are you getting me? Now, for the sake of those who have not signed up annuity with us, and those who are about to process their retirement benefits, I'm talking of those who are under program withdrawal, already. So we are when you are ready to choose annuity, as an option, we are going to generate what we call annuity provisional agreements. Please, can you display the annuity agreements? Annuity provisional agreements. I always say that there's difference between verbal communication and written communication. This is a binding a law. This is a contract, guiding the insurance company and the retiree. Please, can you go straight to the agreements? So when you look at our agreements, annuity provisional agreements, it's going to show the amounts we said we are going to pay you every month, and it's going to show the named beneficiaries. It's going to show what we said, that we are paying you for life. So if we generate annuity agreement for you and we are not paying you for life, and we say we are not paying you for life, that means we are past false information to you in the first place. Whenever anybody generates annuity provisional agreement for you, you have to show me that place you said you want to be paying us for life. You understand? So this is the sample of our annuity agreement. Please, you can read, you can say that provisional agreements for retiree life annuity between Heirs Life Assurance Limited, and that's the name of the retiree I covered. Please, can you show the next page? Okay, please zoom it. Can you zoom it, please? You can see this page now. This page shows. Can you zoom it?
You might need to turn your screen horizontally. Everybody, turn your screen horizontally so you can see
details of the retirees: date of birth, email address, nationality, state of origin, occupation, RSAP, all those things. You can zoom your screen, your phone from your side everywhere. You can zoom your screen. You can zoom it so that you see it well. So you can see it now.
Yeah.
So
if,
look at the
you,
premium.
if you put
The
your
premium
phone
is
on
we just said
horizontal,
33 million naira. The annuity
Hey,
value
Brian.
of Friday, that we submitted on Friday under one of those PFA we have in Nigeria. So now look at it very well. Please, can you go to the next page? The same page. Can you scroll up? Please? Okay, now you can see guarantee period. You can see the amount, monthly payments. Look at the amount we say we want to be paying you. We want to be paying the retiree. We are paying with the value of 3 million naira. We are paying, please, the value, please. Go back. We are paying 33, go back, please. 442,055,000. Please, can you go to the first template? The template that is issued by what? By program withdrawals, by the PFAs. Can you go to, so that you show it to them? Can you go there? So you see the amount they said they want to be paying you, and you see the amount we say we want to be paying this 442,000 naira. And the PFA said that they want to be paying how much? Please, can you go to the templates? Hey, I think I can have it for my here. So PFA 300 every. So what else? 42,000 minus 350,000. You can see the difference. So, and guess what? Despite paying higher, we are paying for life. Then, when you look at the agreement say that 10 years. However, payment of periodic pension continues for as long as the annuitant agreements. When you sign up annuity, are you getting me? It's as if you are writing will for your loved ones. It's as if you are writing will for your loved ones. Should the case of any unforeseen circumstances like death, we don't pray for that for now, but we don't have anything to question God when it happens. Your name, the remaining balance of your retirement service account will be paid to your what? To your named beneficiary. So that's one of the benefits of annuity. Number one benefit is that annuity pay higher than program withdrawal. Number two is that annuity serve as a will for all retirees. So when you belong under annuity, that means you have written will for your loved ones. If anybody dies before the children can claim the money, they need to get what we call letter of administration from courts. And that letter of administration can take you for like a year and a half or 2 years with stress. That is when you are ready to do the stress. So when you get it, you later eventually get what we call letter of administration from courts. Guess what? Let's assume you want to claim like 10 million naira, from the retirement service account of your dad or your mom. Number one thing is that you are paying 10% to government accounts. You are paying 10% to who again? To the PFA, the lawyer that processed the letter of administration is taking 10%. So the remaining balance will be paid to what? To the beneficiaries. Are you getting me? But under annuity, it's not like that. The remaining balance will be credited to what? To beneficiary, because annuity has already served as a will. But when you ask most people, in Nigeria right now, a lot of people, they don't have will. Nobody wants to die. No, people are afraid of dying. That's why, I don't want to write my will. I don't want to do this one, that one. Another thing is that when you are under annuity, any risk, regarding economic situation of the country is being covered by what? By insurance company. Are you getting me? So when you go out there to talk to people, or you see insurance salespeople that approach you about annuity, try and do your research. You'll find this, that shows the differences between, annuity and program withdrawal. And before you pen any of your signature to any pension document, you need to read the terms and conditions very well. You need to understand what program withdrawal is all about. You need to understand what annuity is all about. You need to understand the danger being under program withdrawal. Just how will you feel if your monthly pension just stop all of a sudden without proper notification? And at old age, there's what we call law of diminishing return. As you are going old, you don't really have energy to work anymore. Are you getting me? So that is why you have to be careful when you are opting for either program withdrawal or annuity. Now, there's what we call PFC. What do you understand by PFC? PFC, they are just like that keep returning. So people, they will say that, okay, my money is under IBTC. It's IBTC that is paying me. My money is under power pension. Your money is not any of those PFs. Your money is not there. They are your administrators. So when you decide to move from program withdrawal to annuity, they are moving your fund from their accounts in those PFC to our accounts, to insurance company's account, to another PFC. Like Heirs Life Assurance Company, our PFC is UBA. PFC, they are just like bank that keep retirees' money, funds. It's not the kind of bank that you go that you want to tender check, you want to deposit check, or you want to withdraw, you want to do transfer, you want to complete to customer care service. It's a bank that maintains retirees' funds in Nigeria. Are you getting me? So when you say that, okay, you are ready to move annuity, your fund from program withdrawal to annuity, after generating the annuity provisional agreement, then we tender it to you. After that, then when we tender it to you, you will submit it to the PFA. After the submission, guess what? They are going to transfer it from their PFC to our own PFC. Some PFA, they use even UBA PFC. So transferring from one UBA PFC to another UBA PFC account. Are you getting me? It is usually more faster than another PFC. So don't have it in mind that your money is under any of those PFC. They are just like administrators that process your pension. Your money is under what? PFC. So when you move your fund from one PFA to insurance company, they are just moving it from one bank to another bank. You are not going out of what? Out of the PFC. So there is nothing to scare about, when considering you moving from program withdrawal to annuity. I think by now, by this time, we don't really have much time because we need to give chance for questions and answer. The challenges you are facing, you face by the PFA. Those things they'll normally tell you. Should the case they are giving you some, at times most of those PFA, they don't want you to go to annuity. They'll be frustrating you. They'll be bringing some kind of, issues. Some of you, they'll even tell you that they cannot help you to fill the form. And when you fill the form again, they'll tell you that you made mistake. You fill in another form. You give you another form. You fill another form. So when that mistake, when that frustration is getting too much, you need to meet your account officer, the person that is helping you to process annuity. So the way they handle it for you, it determines the way they are going to, process it as well. So when they are frustrating you, you yourself, you can frustrate them, they work on it on time without any stress. Are you getting me? So like a good example is that one of my retiree, which is just this Thursday and Friday, requesting for templates, even those PFA, they are telling him that, we come to your house, we will come and give you, come to your office, we will come and you come and collect your documents, and the man has decided to go for annuity. When they came, he said that he's going for annuity, he's not going for program withdrawal. But because of for him, that they'll come to his office, will do it for his office, they didn't even bother to show again. That means they don't even have anything to offer. So they came to his office because of program withdrawal, for him to, if they can convince him to do program withdrawal. So when they discover that upon all the talks, he's not going for program withdrawal, he's going for annuity, guess what? All those help they said they want to render for him. Instead of him stressing himself from his office to the PFA to go and queue to PFA, they stop all those things. The man does not have any choice than to what? To go to the PFA and request for the templates, and to request for his templates, of which I generated the leadway pension phone number. I sent to him for him to, to call them. They place call on their amount pressure on them, before they can send the template to him via mail. Let's assume he wants to sign up program withdrawal with them. He will not step out from his office. They will finish everything for him. But because this man is going for annuity, there's nothing that is coming to the company anymore. So that is why at times they will even be frustrating him. So when you are facing something like that, contact your account officer, contact somebody that is helping you for annuity. So if I did not give that man their customer care service number, they will not generate that template on time. Are you getting me? So annuity is the best option for you. For all retirees, is the best option. I'm not saying this because I'm working in an insurance company. I've given you the facts, the evidence, the reason why you should choose annuity over program withdrawal. It is written under our Pension Reform Act, 2014, that annuity pays for life, program withdrawal pays for an expected lifespan. It's not me that said it. It is law guiding pension in Nigeria. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you. Should the case, if you have any question, you can signify by raising up your hands, and all questions will be answered. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim. A round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome delivery tonight. This is, powerful delivery, Mr. Ibrahim. Thank you so much. I believe that everyone on this call has gotten so much value. Whether you are a retiree or you are a prospective retiree, and then you've been on this call, I believe you've gotten a lot of value already. And I believe that I have learned a lot from Mr. Ibrahim in the course of his speaking, especially the parts where the monthly payment is factored in, your last salary is factored into the calculations for the lump sum and all that. So, it's very, very clear. I believe our retirees who are here and those who watch the replay will get that clarity and understand why they will get 25% and not 50% lump sum, as the case may be. It all depends on how much is left when that calculation is done. Thank you, Mr. Ibrahim. So let's take questions. So if you have a question you'd like to ask, whether you are a retiree or you're an FA, and then you're an FA that has some challenges with your prospective annuitants, right? You have some challenges, and then back and forth, you can ask the question on their behalf. If you're here and then you are a retiree or soon to retire, you can also ask your question. If you want to do that, just raise your hands and then we can call you to unmute your mic, and then you can ask the question. Okay, while we are waiting for that, Mr. Ibrahim, there's a question I have here. It's documented. I got a call. There's a man who asks, he's in Jos right now. I will be told the name of his PFA, but he has been having some challenges with his PFA. I don't know if I've shared this with you before this call, but this man, he wants to move to annuity, just like you mentioned now, but the frustration is just too much, right? He wrote a letter to them because he doesn't have the time to go to their office physically. He wrote a letter to them requesting for the annuity, for them to move his RSA to annuity. The whole documentations have been done with Heirs Insurance, but they keep telling him that one thing is left, something else is left. They need to recalculate one thing or another, from one story to another. So what do you recommend He does. It's supposed to take maximum 1 or 2 weeks, but it's over a month, going on 2 months right now, and no reasonable response from his PFA. What should such a person do, sir? Mr. Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Manuel. If I may ask, the retiree, which are the PFA? Of course, which are the PFA? And secondly, is he doing it online, or does it visit any of their branches? I want to know that before I can continue with my answer.
Let me get the name of his PFA in a minute. Let me get the name of his PFA in a jiffy. Okay, no. The name of the PFA is
Midway.
Access.
Midway, right?
No, Access. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Access.
Yes, please.
Okay. So what happened?
Yes.
Does he visit the PFA or trying to send it online?
So he sent them messages online. Where he is, he's not able to come physically. He's at Jos, right? And the nature of his current job, current business, does not permit him, give him the liberty of time to go and pursue this thing physically. Yeah. But he has been corresponding with them over the internet, over email. But
I will advise you, my answer to your question is not all PFA. Are you getting me? My answer to your question, it's not all PFA that you can do online. Since it's access pension, I'll advise you. You call the retiree to visit the nearest access pension branch.
Okay. Okay, that is noted. That is noted. Are you still speaking, Mr. Ibrahim? I can't hear you if you're speaking.
You are doing every other thing. You have to create time for pension as well. Let's assume they stop the monthly pension in the nearest future. Are you getting me? You will now know that creating time for it is extremely important than every other thing. Are you getting me? So if it is IBTC now, I can say that, okay, IBTC can do everything online. Our pension, you can do it online. Are you getting me? But pension, like pension fund administrators like Access Pension, it is advisable for that person to visit the PFA and do the needful.
Okay, this is noted. This is noted. Okay, Mr. Ibrahim, one more question we have here from our end. What are the requirements if somebody wants to migrate from to annuity right now? Somebody on program withdrawal currently wants to migrate to annuity. What are the requirements and what are the steps to follow?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
When somebody wants to migrate from program withdrawal, do it, and that will take within 3 to 5 working days. So after data recapturing has been done, then the person can go back to the PFA to request for what we call statements of accounts. So when you get the statement of accounts, you will now take it to your financial advisor, the insurance advisor, to generate what we call annuity provisional agreement for you. And what are the other required documents that will be needed after your statement of accounts from the PFA? You also need age declaration. You will need your NIN slip. You will need your passport photograph. You will need your utility bill. It might be waste bin, might be NEPA bill, or the slip that is printed. Some people, they are using prepaid. Some they are using postpaid. If you are using postpaid, just know that the utility bill must carry your current house address. Are you getting me? So after that, you get your last pay slip. So all those documents with your information will be uploaded and generate annuity provisional agreements. So annuity provisional agreement will be generated. After that, you will print it out, then you sign the terms and conditions. You read it very well, you sign, then you now visit your PFA to tender the hard copy, to submit it. So when they submit it, they need to sign the acknowledged copy. There's an acknowledged copy that the financial advisor will give to you as well, and it has to be stamped and signed by the receiver, which shows that they have received your what, your annuity provisional agreement. So when it's not stamped, that does not guarantee you that they will process it. Are you getting me? So it usually take within according to PENCOM right now, the current law now usually take within 72 hours, for them to process, which will be 3 working days for them to process it. So that's how it works.
Okay, so you're talking about those who are already on annuity, right? Sorry, who are already on program withdrawal, moving to annuity. What about those who are retiring?
Those who are already on program withdrawal.
What about those who are just retiring?
Yes, those who are retiring afresh. Yes, those who are retiring afresh. Those who retire, back in those days, when somebody retired from federal government,
yeah,
before you can get your retirement benefit, you need to wait for good 1 year. But now it's not like that. Like for those who retire December this year, their retirement benefit is ready this year, December. Those who retire last month, their retirement benefit is ready right straight away. You don't need to wait for a long time. The maximum period you wait is 2 months before you process your retirement benefits in this area of Tinubu now. So when your retirement benefit is ready, you visit your PFA for data recapturing. If you have not done your data recapturing, you go and do it. Even if you still have like 2 months before retirement, it is possible for you to go and do the data recapturing. Go and do it. Go and do it first. And what I would advise those people who still have like a year or 2 years before retirement, when you are approaching your retirement, try and visit your PFA to go and do what we call PENCOM verification. Back in those days, before the era of COVID-19, verification is done in Unilag. Like for those people in Lagos State, all the federal government starters, everywhere that are in, they will come to Unilag. You see all and to explain what annuity is all about to people who are coming for verification. So when they come for verification, they are going to get their data recorded. So any retiree that failed to do verification, that as at the time you are about to process your retirement benefit, let's assume you retire this month and your benefit is supposed to come out this month. The benefits can be delayed for good 1 year or 2 years, for good 3 years. Just for you just because you did not do verification before you retire from service. And what will make you before capturing, do that one a month or 2 months before you retire from service. You can even do it a year before you retire from service. But the bottom line is that you have to do it before you process your pension. So after you have successfully done your data recap for your template, the required documents for your template, number 1 is retirement letter for people that retire under pension or under federal government. You need to tender what we call PENCOM verification slips after you have done your verification. So they are going to give you PENCOM verification slips. You are going to tender that one as well. You are going to tender your last 3 months pay slip. You are going to tender your NIN slips. You are going to give them your passport photograph, which will be white background. You are going to give them, at times there are some PFA they request for your appointment letter. You are also going to tender your bank accounts, bank statement of accounts. That's bank statement of accounts. They want to compare the name. They want to ensure that they are paying to the right person. They are not paying to the wrong person. They want to confirm, to correspond, check the name if it corresponds with the one they have on their database, the account name, before they credit your account. So when they check all those things, they are going to use all those information to generate your templates. So when you get there, you approach the PFA. Just let them know that you want to collect your templates. Don't tell them you want to sign up either program withdrawal or annuity. Tell them you want to know the breakdown, the amount they are paying you. You need your templates. So when you tell them they want to, market you, tell you that, okay, come and sign up. That does not. So when you have the templates, you take it to your financial advisor, who work in an insurance company, then your annuity provisional agreement will be generated and will be submitted. It's going to be processed within 3 to 5 working days, and your account will be credited. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ibrahim. This is super impactful. I believe that all our retirees and prospective retirees who are on this call or who are watching the replay have gotten a lot of value. So we may take 1 or 2 more questions before we call it a wrap for tonight. So let me know if you have a question before we end. I can see a few names here. Mr. Ganiyu. I'm not sure who these persons are, but I mean, even if you are an FA, but I believe you have a prospect, or you want to just ask a question that can throw more light into some of the things Mr. Ibrahim have said, I can take 1 or 2 questions and then we'll call it a wrap for tonight. So, Mr. Ganiyu Nuru, Omi J. Godwin, I can see Abayomi Fagon, pardon me if I didn't get the name correctly, or anyone else on the call. If you got a question you want to ask, please, you can on me. I would like to get your feedback from you. Okay, I can see a question here on the chat. If you don't want to speak with the mic, you can just type the questions. We can go ahead and read. But if you want to speak with the mic, I mean, that helps all of us with time. Okay, so the question on the chat says, for Lagos State retirees, is the process the same with federal government? Mr. Ibrahim, there's a question on the chat says, for Lagos State retirees, is the process the same with federal government? Mr. Ibrahim, please. You can unmute your mic, Mr. Ibrahim.
Please, can you come here?
Okay. The question
is, I don't know. I can't hear you. Please, can you come again?
Okay. The question is in the chat box. You can check it out, but I'll read it again. It says, for Lagos State retirees, is the process the same with the federal government?
Okay, the Lagos State retiree. Yes, the Lagos States or Lagos State retiree is the process same with the is the same process for fresh retirees, for people who just retire from their from Lagos State governments. So instead of PENCOM verification slip, the only thing that differentiates is that instead of PENCOM verification slip, you tender what we call bond certificates, because they issue bond certificates to them. So that's the only difference.
All right, thank you so much. Ms. Abayomi, I believe your question has been answered. I can see your thumbs up. Okay, for Abayomi, I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. I'm so sorry. Abayomi, kindly confirm that you are in the process, or you are about to retire, or you're already retired, and then you have one of our team members from Heirs Insurance reaching out to you. Can you confirm, please, Mr. or Mrs. Abayomi, if you don't mind? You can type, or you can unmute your mic and just speak. All right.
I'm actually working on a prospect from Lagos State. That's why I'm asking the question.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, for time's sake, I guess we'll call it a night or a day at this point. Okay, I can see. Is there somebody's hands up? Anybody raising their hands up? Okay, we have spent a lot of time. So basically, for all our retirees or prospective retirees on the call, or who will watch the replay, if you're watching the replay right now, somebody sent this video to you, somebody sent this link to you, go back to that person. That person has all the information and all the steps needed to help you migrate or come on board annuity, all the items you need, like Mr. Ibrahim has explained. In fact, if you are confused about going to your PFA to ask them for all the things he talked about, just talk to one of us, right? Talk to the person that brought you here, that gave you this link to this video. That person has the information you need and will guide you to your PFA. They can even go with you physically to your PFA, hold your hands and make sure that you don't make any mistakes, and then you'll be able to have a smooth transition to annuity. Thank you so much for your time. I want to thank Mr. Ibrahim, especially for the delivery tonight. Awesome delivery. He spoke powerfully about the two options, annuity and program withdrawal, and why many are moving to annuity, and how you can actually secure a lifetime payment for yourself, irrespective of how long you live. You can never outlive your payment on annuity. But it is not so with program withdrawal. We have record of people who are still alive and their payment has stopped on program withdrawal. That is a fact, right? Not just because we said it, it's a fact. The document we share with you from NICOM says, from the regulatory body says, your funds with program withdrawal can be exhausted. In annuity, it does not happen. It's not possible, right? So we ask you to go ahead and take a step and then proceed to migrate to annuity and then have a lifetime income, peace of mind, irrespective of what happens in the economy and in the years to come. Thank you for your time, everybody. Do have a great evening. We're going to have more of this going forward. Whenever we come on board, we share the link. Could you please join us to be able to ask questions and get clarity? And if you want us to come to your office or your place of work and then talk to your colleagues or the staff with you, retirees or soon to retire colleagues in your office, we can arrange for that. Speak to the person that brought you here, and we can arrange to physically come to your office and organize a training or a seminar to drive these points home right there at your office. Do have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Bye for now.